Have you ever heard of an 084 being a person?
No. Although I suppose it's possible. Hate to meet the guy.
I'm Sky. You cannot stop the rising tide. I saw you. You're a hero. Like a for real superhero, which is, I'm not like a groupie stalker type, but God, that is so cool.
And nothing can stop us in this.
Hey, what up? I'm great with computers, like weirdly great. I mean, I could help you create a whole new identity. And an 084 is
an object of unknown origin, kind of like you.
With great power comes a ton of weird crap that you are not prepared to deal with. Hitching a ride on a crazy plane? Not exactly a team player.
Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D., Sky.
I made my choice. I didn't want this. Dad. And you value me. You're the first person to do that in a long time.
You're a criminal. You have a warrant somewhere.
Probably.
Specialized skill set.
I try to stay humble, but fail.
No family.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God.
Cement! Get down here!
Oh, God. Hang on. Just hang on. Okay.
We need to call her family. Get them here as soon as possible.
We're her family.
What is your first name?
Sky.
And what is your last name?
Only name. No family name to inherit. Well, the name they gave me at the orphanage was Mary Sue Poots. That's why I learned to crack systems. Why I joined the rising tide. I was 9. Sent me back to St. Agnes after a month. Said I wasn't a good fit. To find any details I could about my parents.
Foster parents. You first?
Your third. No records. No trace of them. My lifelong search has led to a single document. No matter what you do, I'll never stop looking.
Catherine Shane.
Do you know her?
We ran a few ops together in the 90s. Smart, resourceful.
Agent Shane could be my mom.
You're still looking at a long road. It was about the person who dropped you off at the orphanage. Turns out it was a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. The agent was unidentified. We don't know if she was your mother or if she just found you on a doorstep. The agent who dropped you at St. Agnes was not your mother, but she was killed trying to protect you. Her lifelong search led to stories of murder, and now it's too difficult to continue. Her search is over. Her story ends here. She said no. Her story started here.
Every S.H.I.E.L.D. facility has a memorial to the agents lost in the line of duty.
I wanted you paying close attention to the index asset evaluation and intake process, because someday you'll be really good at it. Even the best.
All this history, just wish I was a part of it.
GH325. Coulson was ejected with that, and literally minutes later, his wound showed signs of cellular regeneration.
Can someone tell me what we just saw? Girl's a fighter.
When Simmons gives the all clear, we'll start training.
We'll ease you back into it.
No, I want to train harder. Next time, I don't want to depend on some miracle drug to save me.
The drug, the one that saved us both, it was alien.
This is big for me. Finally felt like I was a part of something. Hoping for something and losing it hurts more than never hoping for anything. Now, it's worthless.
Why are you here?
It's the only home I've ever known.
Force beyond your comprehension is coming for you. You and Sky. She has something we want, and she will die giving it to us.
Gotta be so hard. Living a double life like that. Getting close to people only to turn on them. Lying bastard! Son of a bitch, you lying!
Stop!
Okay, it's over. You can't win.
You were right about one thing. I wouldn't like the real you.
Bit of advice. Stop digging. And stay the hell away from that girl.
I found your daughter.
So wherever she goes, death follows.
Shield's my life now.
I believe Garrett and I had a negative reaction to the alien DNA in our system. Maybe you didn't, because it was already there.
Hold on, are you saying that I am an
Can you
alien?
imagine that? S.H.I.E.L.D. being run by a man that's part alien?
Yeah, imagine that. I imagine they were all warned. Sir, I need to get back out there and help Nate take him down.
61 beats per minute, consistent the whole time.
No.
She's my SO. I'm a field agent now, and I can handle myself.
I'll let Coulson know.
It'll be good to see him. If I see him.
He's changed.
Tough to lose people you care about. We all have.
What are you doing in here?
It reminds me of before.
There's so much I want to tell you about.
By allowing one to find out who she really is. That's what Sky's been searching for her whole life.
Your father. Your father is alive. He's looking for you.
I'm a man trying to put my family back together.
Sky needs to know that her father loves her very much. That she was taken from him against his will. That he spent her entire life searching for her.
Yeah, I spent all my life wondering who he was and why he left. I just wanted a glimpse.
You're having one hell of a day, huh? We'll find him.
Wait, don't leave her! I can't shake this vibe that something really bad is about to happen.
Guy, wake up.
It's alien technology. The diviner reads your DNA to determine if you're worthy of its power. You'll understand when you touch it. We're human, Sky. We just have the potential to be more. It's our destiny.
This about your father? Because I wasn't lying about him. He's alive.
I'm sorry I couldn't be there for you. That I couldn't protect you. That I couldn't teach you about the stars. Or sing you to sleep. I know I'm a terrible disappointment.
My mother? Is she alive too?
Your mother was special because she had a gift. She comes from a line of people who have gifts. You have a gift.
Tell me what happened to my mom.
No. Whitehall cut her to pieces. I'd like you to pick it up. There's a transformation, a change that has to happen. It's your birthright.
We finally get to find out what we become.
After you change, no one else will understand. They'll be afraid. Change is terrifying.
Every time I wake up, I remember all over again. We lost. We failed.
Sky, don't say that.
It wasn't because of Hydra, it was because of me.
Don't blame yourself.
Your heart rate was recorded at almost 300 BPM. That's inhuman. You survived the destruction because you caused it. Nothing wrong with the data in my head, Sky. No! There's something wrong with you.
I feel isolated and exposed at the same time. Being a caged animal is no fun. You've helped plenty of people with powers. It's part of the world that we live in. Maybe I just need a hug. I hate seeing everyone fighting.
It's a plague, Sky. All of it. It only ever brings us death.
But once I'm pinned, you should try for a finishing blow.
It's okay.
There's something very wrong with me.
I want you to stop holding back, Sky.
I didn't want to hurt you.
No, you're just different now. You're just different now, and there's nothing wrong with that.
The whole room was shaking. gun in my hand exploded. I thought that I could handle it, but I can't. It's too much. I think we have to tell Coulson what's happening.
These creatures are weapons. Abominations.
Can't control it when I get upset or nervous.
You eliminated before it hurt someone.
Sky is not a weapon.
Coulson, no one is saying Sky chose this, but she is dangerous.
I don't want to be this way.
Imagine what will happen if your powers grow. It may not stop at breaking glass. You could bring down buildings, tear continents apart.
Listen to me. Just me. We can do this. You can do this.
I can't make it stop.
You will control your emotions, just like we practiced.
I can't make it stop. Everyone is at risk.
She wants to get better. If you take her away from the people she loves, she'll only get worse.
We should be protecting her.
No, Fitz. We're the ones that need protection from her.
How does it feel when it's happening?
It's terrifying.
You think Sky's more than we can handle?
The bruising was caused by capillary ruptures in your arms. X-rays showed more than 75 hairline fractures from your clavicle to your fingers.
You weren't stopping your powers, Sky. You were directing them inward.
It's intense. Like 1,000 bees are trapped inside of me, and I feel it all the time. It's always there. I can't stop it.
You have the ability to tap into those vibrations. Don't you see? You could become magnificent.
But you need to run. Now. They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me? Who?
Shield.
That you're different now. That you have abilities. Abilities triggered by pain. And either you face that, or you don't sleep again.
Where exactly are we?
So we just call it afterlife. We'll see what gift you've been given.
I didn't want this. It's more like a curse.
Learn to control it.
I don't want to control it. I want to get rid of it. I moved a mountain. Everything is great here. Feels like home, which never ends well. Something bad happens every time I feel settled somewhere. I'm 25 and I have never spent more than 2 years anywhere. The second I made friends at the orphanage, gone. God forbid, I called a foster family home. Just pack your bags. I got the news on my birthday once, which is a complete farce because I don't even know when I was born.
You were born on July 2nd. It was, a hot night, and for some reason I decided to clean the house before I woke your father.
You're mine.
Deep down, I think you knew.
I was too afraid to hope.
July 2nd. It was a gorgeous summer night. Beautiful big moon in the sky. 1988.
Wait, 88?
Mm-hmm.
I'm 26. That's so messed up. 26.
Yes. Here's to 26.
I dream of Sky and her father at dinner, a bouquet of daisies, and she's so happy.
I was gonna drop you off every morning and pick you up, help you with your science fair project, the volcano. Because who doesn't love a volcano, right? We'd go to the father-daughter dances together, get ice cream. A life we could have had.
Daisy Johnson. Our ancient ancestors called themselves Inhumans.
You're a SHIELD agent.
I don't know what I am anymore. I'm sorry, May, you're not welcome here. Coulson, he's a good man. He's the only person who's ever tried to take care of me. And until now, he's the closest I've had to family.
My daughter. So strong. I always believed the reason I endured all that torture and pain was for you. That you were my true gift. But you're not. This is.
sorry. You are...
No, you're better than I imagined. I imagined you perfect.
Daisy.
It's a lovely name.
That would be...
Let me guess. The best day ever. You have a lot of those.
No. Just one. July 2nd, 1988. Are you ready to refocus your energies?
Team centered around people with powers. Put me on the list.
Right now, just you.
People like me need to be kept a secret. Not like the Avengers out in the open. If we do this, we need to be...
Anonymous. That's the idea.
Okay, my name's Daisy. I'm with S.H.I.E.L.D. We're here for your protection. No one is better at helping these people transition than you. You taught me that it's a gift.
I was wrong.
I know you're scared and your world's being turned upside down, but believe it or not, I've been through this, okay? I can help.
I was regurgitating a lie they shoved down my throat. It's a curse. You, of all people, should know that.
Look, when I changed, I felt like a monster and needed help. This is a chance to show people they have a place to belong. It may feel like your life has ended, but it's just got more interesting. I want Inhumans taking action with S.H.I.E.L.D. to see that being different can mean making a difference. Terrigenesis made me who I was supposed to be. I was given a gift, and I use it to stop bad people from doing bad things. I can open the portal myself.
But you are still changing.
You see something I don't?
You're turning into a leader. And I'm concerned about how you're handling the adjustment.
You did good, Tremors. You did good. The ATCU was on a witch hunt for powered people.
I'm not afraid of them.
We take her.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Following orders.
Do you really think you can stop me? Do you have any idea what I can do? It's hard to trust them when they are hunting people like me.
I never said I trust them.
Do you even know your own strength? Could you take down this plane, for instance?
I wouldn't do that.
But if you wanted to, you could kill me right now.
I think he can turn into a person.
Everyone else make it?
Not Fry. Flash killed him.
Buckley didn't kill you, too.
Yeah, lucky. Why am I okay? He kills Inhumans. He killed Fry. Why spare me? You are not cursed. You are not some horrible thing. I know because you taught me that I wasn't. You convinced me that I had a purpose. That maybe my life wasn't over, but just getting somewhere.
We kissed. That happened. Do we need to talk about it?
Nope, we do not need to. Why don't we just see what happens?
I'm not so sure the field is my thing.
What's your thing?
Maybe it's you.
All I know is that if the government got their hands on a vaccine, it won't be a choice. They will wipe us out. You think I can't find out who you are when you're online talking about rounding up freaks just because we're not face to face? Now we're face to face. And I'm one of the freaks. But I guess that part was clear.
Get a powered person and kill it. But then you were there, and we got to see a real live freak fire a shockwave. Well, the thing is, we didn't think it was a tiny, unassuming little girl. If we did, we'd have gone after you instead.
You're not unstoppable, Daisy.
I'm willing to put that to the test.
I was sure I could save you. But you were meant to save me.
I got another glimpse into the future. I don't know when, but someone on our team is gonna die.
Yeah, people.
For God's sake, Sky, come home.
It's Daisy's.
Damn it. Daisy, right, Daisy. Just come home safe.
Sort of. Not really. For one reason or another, each of us has been given a gift. Let's put him to good use.
You let them well.
Does it ever get any easier?
I failed them. Only harder.
This is being a leader. You want to protect everyone, but you can't. People get hurt. Today wasn't your fault.
Doesn't feel that way.
He infected them, became a part of them, and they instantly joined the hive. You sent 4 Inhumans into his lair, and now they're at your base. How many of them do you think you turned?
S.H.I.E.L.D. can't hold us.
But we want them to, right? This is what Hive's sway looks like. Daisy, he's using you. You're sick.
I'm happier than I've ever been. You get it. You felt an emptiness your entire life like me. We've tried to fill it, but it never works. I found the answer. And it's beautiful. It's a bond.
So he's controlling Daisy, is that it?
That's it.
This is exactly why the Sokovia Accords were created. This is a nightmare scenario. She's a nuclear weapon in the wrong hands.
They attack the pleasure centers of the brain, giving its victims a desire and willingness to connect with Hive and to serve him.
It's like this emptiness I've always had is gone. I got so used to being alone. And then my dad made good on his word, and for a second I had parents. Ones who wanted me. They weren't what I imagined, but they were real. Not some fantasy that I dreamed of, you know?
But it didn't end well. If they decide to turn on you instead, to come after us with their weapons of war, to kill me, to kill all of us, what then?
Then I would rip their hearts out.
We can... What are you...
Stop trying to save me.
Daisy.
I know what I'm saying. I know what I feel. I finally have a family, Fitz. You don't need to pity me anymore. You will leave us alone. This is your last warning. Next time, I snap your neck. I told Fitz to stay away.
No can do. Not when my partner needs help.
I don't need your help. Look at us, Mac. You were a mechanic. I was a hacker, and now somehow we're soldiers?
The world's changing. We had to adapt.
We had no choice. S.H.I.E.L.D. made us into what it needed. Coulson knew I was lost. So he'd offered up his team of misfit toys just to fill that emptiness.
That team cares about you. I care about you.
So what's that make us? Friends?
Friends. Partners.
You were almost like a big brother to me. You should have stayed away!
Wait. Daisy, I'm not gonna fight you.
We could have had a connection. That was real.
Daisy, look at yourself. You don't have to do this.
You were right to trust me. I'm finished with S.H.I.E.L.D. The DNA you need, I have it.
Inhuman DNA is not enough. We needed to drain actual Kree blood.
Which is what I have pumping through my veins. Coulson used it to bring me back after Quinn shot me. So if you want this experiment to work, drain me. Stay away from him!
free.
Lash died trying to save me. This is Agent Daisy Johnson. I'm coming home. Repeat. I'm coming home. And they only send you. Why? It's because you're the only one I didn't hurt.
No one blames you for this.
Then that's on you. Because I deserve the blame, all of it. And these protocols make them permanent. Because I belong in this box.
You're not a criminal.
That's exactly what I am. So you can keep your forgiveness and your pity because I shouldn't have either. Or your friendship.
He altered the chemistry of your brain like a drug. These are the after effects. You're going through withdrawal right now.
Is that all you think this is? That I'm dope sick?
You're not gonna feel like this forever.
I want to. I should wake up every morning and feel like this. Remembering every drop of blood I spilled.
You're my partner.
This is my partner, Mac. We're just gonna talk. We're not partners anymore.
And I forgive you.
I didn't ask for that.
It's too bad. I forgive you.
No, don't be stupid. Get away. Okay? This kid.
It's okay.
Get away! No! When Ive takes over a body, he steals that person's memories. That's as close to stealing a soul as you can get. The worst part about Hive is when he's making you hurt the people you care about. He makes you love him for it. Please. Take me back. What did S.H.I.E.L.D. do to you?
It's not what S.H.I.E.L.D. did to me, it's what that creature stole from you. He made you impervious.
Please. I don't want you to die. I want you to suffer.
Seems you're the one who's suffering. I'm sorry you won't feel our connection.
It's like he scraped me out of my own skull. You have no idea what I did. I have nothing left.
You want to give up? Live in a box, go ahead. But that hurt stays in there with you, believe me.
Lincoln! I'm sorry, Lincoln. I'm sorry. I never meant to turn against you. The stuff that I did, Lincoln. I can't live with it.
I remember that pain. Secret guilt. Anger. I know why you went to face Ive alone.
I tried to defeat him. I
Daisy,
did, but
Daisy. I know why you went to him. That's... Where did you get to?
I'm accepting fate.
You said you can't live with what you've done. You have to. Okay. Promise me you won't try to atone for your sins with some kind of sacrifice. To make sure you didn't try to do this yourself.
No. It's supposed to be me.
Sorry. I stole it from you.
You can't just die for me like this. It's wrong.
Saving the girl I love and the world at the same time feels pretty right to me.
I can't take it if you can't do this. I can't just say goodbye. I have too much I want to say.
Come to think of it, I just did. I mean, I tried. We didn't even realize it a moment ago. It's the first time I said I love him.
He's paying for my mistake.
You did a lot of bad things. All you can do now is balance the scales and do some good.
Your dad made this. It's a Robin. Thank you. I keep my distance because it's what's best for everyone.
They won't give up on you, especially Coulson. All he wants is to find you.
Well, that's too bad, because there's only one thing I want.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Nothing to lose. Threaten me all you want. You think I'm afraid to die? Do it. I deserve it.
I think you want it. No doubt. You got a death wish. Fighting to right every wrong. All the while begging to be taken out. Seems to me your thing is serving penance.
I know you splintered your bones when you first powered up. Are you pushing yourself too hard?
Don't worry about me.
You can't use your powers too much. Your body will break down.
I'm fine.
Need to do something about your arm. I heard it snap. Can't believe you haven't passed out.
Oh, self-medicating. Those bone restoration pills you've been stealing don't relieve pain.
Something in your past you can't live with. You just feel bad for the dead in your wake.
Well, she's turned her back on us, Mac. Because something terrible happened and she didn't want our help getting through it.
Slow down, Tom.
We've all been through terrible things. All of us. And we've never turned our back.
I'm doing what I need to do.
We did everything we could for him, but like yourself, it seemed you couldn't get away from us fast enough.
I know what you're doing. Trying to distance yourself from everyone else so they don't drown in your wake. I invented that move. It doesn't work. For one simple reason. Phil Coulson.
Your friends with you?
No. I left him.
He didn't give up on you. And he won't give up on you.
I never wanted that.
No, you don't get to choose who cares about you.
You can't have it both ways, Daisy. You can't push us away and then come crawling back half dead only when you feel like it. It isn't fair.
I'm just glad you're safe.
The world knows her as Quake. And Quake is an outlaw who takes down banks and bridges.
Daisy. If that's your real name.
I've heard of you.
One of them Quake?
There's a group called the Watchdogs.
The SHIELD. They protect those freaks. Which one of you is the freak?
They're hunting people like us.
Us.
Inhumans.
Just take it easy on her. You don't understand what it's like to change, to lose everything.
I know.
The Watchdogs have the right idea, so I struck a deal. Help them hunt and kill every inhuman.
Ah! Hey!
Hunted like the animals that we are. I go from my rubbish job to my rubbish apartment. I got my family. You know what that feels like, don't you?
You don't talk much about your childhood, do you? The foster homes, bounced around. Imagine a lot of time it felt like you had to perform to convince people to like you.
With me, sometimes I think it's an act.
Don't need us? Fine. Right now we need you.
You're gonna make it.
Daisy, no! Open the door!
This is my fight, not yours.
Lincoln wouldn't want you killing yourself over what happened. That was suicidal and stupid.
You weren't supposed to come back for me.
We just saved your life.
You risked your own. I don't know how I feel about being back. There are a few things I missed.
They missed you too.
Coulson's been saying since day one that you're the real deal.
He believed in me before I believed in myself. Plus, it doesn't hurt that the new face of S.H.I.E.L.D. is an inhuman. Your idea?
I thought the new face of S.H.I.E.L.D. should be an inhuman.
I'd like to present Agent Johnson with something. Your official lanyard.
Didn't mean him, though.
Yeah, right.
I knew Sky, but you're Quake. She's different.
No, she's not, and she doesn't love the name Quake.
You're a superhero. I mean, that's so awesome.
Destruction of public property, assault, armed robbery.
I never carry a weapon.
You are the weapon.
You are a genetic cheater.
I'm not a cheater. You're just playing by the old rules. The game has changed.
We believe Agent Simmons has been compromised, replaced with an LMD. We need to find her, scan her.
No, wait. My God. Sir, we have to scan everyone.
I just saw a truckload of myself. And Mac is in on it, and Coulson just bashed an agent's head in.
I will replace you two. It's not you. It's not you.
I can prove to you that I'm not one either. And LMD wouldn't have inhuman powers, right? That way we'll both know. Which is why we have to go in, hack in, plug ourselves into the framework, so we can find our people and we can wake them up and figure out where their bodies are being kept. Don't worry about fighting them, okay? I will. I will take them on myself.
No, Daisy, don't do this. You don't have your gauntlets to protect your
doesn't
arms.
matter.
Look, I know you still feel like you have to atone for Lincoln's sacrifice, but sacrificing yourself is not
That is
the
not
answer.
what this is
I
about.
can't lose you.
Look at me. Look at me. This is not a sacrifice play. You know why? Because I will beat them.
Daisy, this is for your own good.
We didn't want to hurt you, but we have no choice here. Now let us download you before you bleed out to a sensitive Quake.
I could shatter every bone in my body and be crippled for life.
Living in there too long may kill you, but dying in there will definitely kill you, so be careful. Lincoln.
There are things about me that you wouldn't like if you knew.
Trust me. I know. We need to get out.
No, we can't leave them.
We have to talk to Yo-Yo and come back with a game plan, with backup. I don't have power here. Why are we still here?
This should disconnect us from the framework, wake us up.
We're trapped.
Coulson, I need you to remember me. You're the person that I go to when things get heavy. This world is scary and nothing makes sense, and you're the closest thing I have to family. So I just hope that deep down you feel it too.
Daisy.
Do you know who I am?
You're Daisy Johnson. We're both SHIELD agents.
Do you know me?
I'm sorry. That's what the other agent told me to say.
It's over.
Fitz, hear me out. You and me. We know each other. We're friends.
I reran your test results. Guess who turned out to be a potential inhuman? Oh well, no matter. We've got plenty of ways of making you talk.
Fitz. Fitz. No, Fitz. You don't want to do this.
Yeah, I do.
Why are you doing this, Fitz?
It's Dr. Fitz.
I can give you something else. Something that will make all the pain go away.
You have no idea what that is.
Lincoln Campbell. I'll bring Lincoln back.
You can do that. Because you're the puppet master, aren't you? Pulling all the strings.
I'm just giving people what they want. Why is that wrong?
Because sometimes what people want isn't right for them.
Is it true that you're an inhuman?
Powerful enough to bring this whole damn place down. Still feeling the after effects of the Terrigen. Got a hangover made of beans. I'm gonna go talk to Simmons.
Well, she and A's a triplet on recon mission.
Trip? Oh my god. So good to see you.
Hey!
That's the best news I've heard in weeks.
I would hate for you to think that I am anything like the Grant Moore you knew over there.
For what it's worth, I didn't totally understand him until I met you. We were all in the framework together. We understand how confusing and screwed up that world is. And trust me, it's going to take me years to process everything that happened in there. But the one thing that I don't need time to understand is that we are all in this together. I tried to take the blame for everything. Not too long ago, I dyed my hair and ran away. I thought that separating myself from the team would help me protect it. But in truth, I kind of just lost myself. And you were the one who pulled me back in. This is not on you, okay? We all lost ourselves, but speaking on behalf of the team, you have nothing to apologize for.
The window closes in less than 2 minutes. Take them.
This interface looks similar to... Listen, do you recognize this language?
No. I don't think humans are running this place after all.
The planet's been blown apart.
Daisy Johnson. You say you're not dangerous?
So you know who I am.
Quake. You want to know what kind of force can tear a planet apart? It was you.
How could I split the world apart? My powers aren't that strong. I am not that strong.
So there she is. Quake, the destroyer of worlds.
Don't ever call me that again.
I told you she'd find her way down here. That right there is a weapon of mass destruction.
So this is Quake, destroyer of worlds.
She's yours.
I'll kill you. I swear.
And with the price I'll fetch for you, I'll finally have the means to leave this horrendous place once and for all.
What makes you think I'd go along with that?
Your friend's face is so beautiful. Don't you want to make sure it stays that way? Ben was present when I asked the destroyer if others had traveled through time with her. She insisted that my servant was the only one, which turned out to be untrue.
Besides, it's not his fault. Besides,
He lied.
I'm the one to blame, not Ben.
Perhaps. But he's far less valuable.
Don't blame yourself.
Ben saved my life. He saved both of our lives, and Cassius just murdered him while I stood there.
There was nothing you could do.
I'm gonna kill him.
Here we are again.
Us against the world.
Dear friends, may I present to you Quake, the destroyer of worlds.
This is for Ben.
Nice to have Quake back with us when that happens.
Be quaking anything with this thing on.
The inhibitor's embedded itself in the greater auricular nerve.
Okay.
Removing it requires sophisticated tools and a trained neurosurgeon, neither of which we have. Even if we did, the slightest error could paralyze you from the neck down.
Okay, so we leave it alone then. Look, I know everyone thinks I'm this destroyer of worlds, but I'm not that powerful.
Even Daisy couldn't change it. She saw the aftermath, and she still destroyed the world.
I couldn't break a planet apart even if I wanted to.
That was the last time anyone saw Daisy Johnson alive.
And then?
By all accounts, the city had been evacuated, no one there. After Quake walked in, 12.8 on the Richter scale, and the world cracked like an egg. But when you look at this moment and all of the suffering that took place after, you can't help but wonder if it could have been prevented.
I'll make sure this never happens.
We can tempt fate, and we can make sure you never get back. It's your life for the lives of billions. I was hoping I could get to her, but if not, I can't have you give her the answers. When you destroy the world, you remember this moment.
Once we're in, first thing we do is get downstairs, remove your inhibitor, get your powers back.
Yeah. Maybe we don't.
I need you at full strength.
You have me as an agent.
Daisy.
You saw the video. I was there at the end of everything. Can we really take that chance?
Shield needs Quake.
I'm just tired of these names. If I'm not Quake, I can't be the destroyer of worlds. Maybe I should just be Daisy Johnson, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm not coming.
I know you're scared about going home.
No, I'm terrified. Look around. Billions of people gone. There's a chance I'm the cause. I can't go.
We can get through this together. You don't even have your powers anymore.
It's only a matter of time and you know it. If there's an emergency or if one of you are in danger, I will need them. And we will find a way. If I go through that portal, you know it's the beginning of the end.
Won't let you sacrifice yourself because you're scared of what's to come.
What's to come is the end of everything. Coulson, as an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., you trained me to fight. Now I'm making my stand.
May trained you to fight. Need you to lead.
You know she'll never forgive you, right?
I have to hope. You're needed for the future, Daisy.
The future. To lead? That's what you said when you asked me, right, to lead.
And to inspire.
To lead what? To inspire who?
S.H.I.E.L.D. There's an idea, a symbol that must continue no matter what. A shield. And I need you to...
He's dying.
At some point, sir, your heart will just stop beating.
How could you keep this from us? You make life and death decisions for us all the time. And we're not allowed the same courtesy. After everything. We deserve to know. I can't do what you're asking of me.
You've always been capable of more than you imagined.
Not without you. You found me alone in an alley. And you gave me everything. A home, a belief. Solid ground to stand on, but that was all you. You were what I believed in.
You believe in yourself. And you should.
No, if you want a symbol, you are the symbol. There's no S.H.I.E.L.D. without you. There's nothing without you.
I think that when the monoliths exploded, they tore open something that I can only describe as a fear dimension. It seems that this dimension can take our deepest fears and it can manifest them. My work helps people. There are always risks involved, which is precisely what I'm doing now.
Potentially paralyzing Daisy or destroying the world are two massive risks, Fizz. This is the path to destruction. I'll never forgive you.
Okay, well, would you have agreed to do it?
Never.
Well, then I didn't have a choice.
You didn't have a choice? You drugged me. You restrained me, and you cut into me.
But you're leading us now, and it's new to everyone, not just you.
I'm just saying this to Coulson, then he can have his job back. You brought me back to lead. This is what that looks like.
Coulson taught you well.
Just never give up on me. Yeah, but we don't turn on our own here.
Do you want me to recount all the times that you did?
This isn't about the decision, is it? This is about not following your orders.
It's about both.
Well, we didn't pick you.
It's like the universe keeps reminding me that I should never have come back from the future.
Or are you just raised in a house by sucky parents?
More like an orphanage with mean, scary nuns.
We've gotten, I don't want to say closer, but...
You really don't. I didn't meet my dad until I was in my 20s, and all I really wanted to do was make up for lost time. But everyone who gets close to me ends up dying. If I would have known that my dad cared growing up, it would have made a big difference. My mom.
No, I know, and...
Lincoln.
Who's Lincoln?
Lincoln Campbell. He was the first Inhuman that I became close with. He died. He died for me, really. Right when getting going or, getting good.
It sounds like you were really in love with this guy.
Kinda still am. Which is why I can't lose someone else. And Coulson means more to me than anyone. And if he goes...
We're gonna find a way to save him.
We either save Coulson or we save the world.
Humanity is on the brink.
And I alone can fix it.
When I get out of this, I'm stronger than you know.
But you're right. We should join forces.
Everyone thinks that.
But in my case, it's true. I'm the destroyer of worlds.
treasure a lot faster once I can quake the ground apart. But I need every weapon I can get in this fight.
I was scared of my powers too. I couldn't control it, I couldn't escape it. But it'll get better. It will, I promise. The truth is, I can't hold the team together, but he can. Max should call the shots. I never want to stop being a soldier. He's a general we can all rally behind.
You know, when I first met you guys, I'd never seen anything like that. I mean, I'd seen people kill for each other without hesitation all the time, but I'd never seen a group that was willing to die for each other.
Always miss the bus. Me too. I wish I would have known you guys back then.
We were different people back then.
I left you something in your bunk. It's a letter. Nothing fancy. Basically just says how proud I am of you. I am so proud. What about you?
I'm a hacker.
Like, you hack off limbs? Chop people up?
No, I hack computers.
Well, that'll come in handy exactly 0 times on this mission. Can you handle weapons? You good in a fight?
I can handle myself.
We're looking for this man. He was on this ship.
What's it worth to,
What are your bones worth to you? Because I'll break every single one of them until you start talking.
Gemma!
Hurt Fitz one more time and I will tear this ship apart.
I've heard reports of what Quake can do.
Found them.
Take them!
No, don't shoot. Daisy, don't.
Simmons, get out of the way.
Enoch was right. Fitz can't solve time travel without me. But not as a hostage, as his partner. Fitz and I, we're a team. Let the others leave and I'll go with you.
No, don't do this. We will find another way.
But there isn't one. We're impossibly outnumbered, we're unarmed. Even if we make it to the Zephyr, there's a fleet of ships waiting to blast us into oblivion. You followed me for a year across the galaxy. I never would have made it here without you. But I won't keep putting you in danger. Thank you. Now go home.
No, Simmons, I can't leave you.
You have to.
Agent May just called. She's on her way back. She caught him.
Caught who? I guess now would be an awkward time to hug.
So, this lady was in love with this dead Coulson guy. Anyone else have a thing for him?
Yeah, wow, this is too much.
Her too, huh? Daddy issues?
It's love for everyone, but I know Coulson meant you.
Seriously, I'm good. We've seen our share of freaks. I mean, at this point, nothing should surprise us.
He's a match. Same DNA as Coulson.
That's not him. He died, May. He died, and we buried him, and that was hard enough. And now, this ass thing with his face shows up? I mean, is this some sort of sick cosmic joke?
Your world is about to be destroyed. The only 2 questions that matter are how to stop the monster and how to survive if we fail. She's coming. And everyone you care about is going to die.
Fall back. Protect the bomb.
What are you doing?
I'm letting them in.
With this, it's a choke point.
Hold your positions.
All the females on your planet this powerful.
They are. She's taking people over, possessing them.
There was a reason you rushed off to space last year.
I went with you to find Fitz.
We both know it wasn't just that. You have a pattern. It happened after you got your powers. After Lincoln, you walked away.
That has nothing to do with it.
Everything around here reminded you of Coulson. So you left. You didn't want to face him.
Simmons.
But now you are literally facing him. Or someone that looks like him.
I'm fine.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? Trying to torture me. Working out your own rage. May said I was like a father to you. You got some daddy issues.
You are nothing to me. Do you understand? You are nothing. Either he tells us what he knows about Izel, or we find out if a sword can actually kill someone like him.
What if there's still a way to save what's left of Coulson?
Coulson died a year ago. I'm done pretending like that didn't happen. This time I'll actually kill you.
Go ahead. It'll be easier than doing it myself. Come on, what are you waiting for? Do it! Kill me, Sky! I'll lose control. I could kill everyone here. End it!
No, I can't do it.
You've always been capable of more than you think. Now do it. Do it!
You were gonna sacrifice yourself. That's what Coulson would have done.
I can kill you.
You won't. I don't fully understand him. What he is in there.
Really think this man is Coulson?
Maybe not all of him, but he remembered my name. He called me Sky. How would he have known that?
Because that's what they do! I went to enough Sunday school to learn that when the devil shows up, he'll be wearing the face of someone you trust. He'll make you question everything you see and everything you know.
I should have never trusted him.
It wasn't right for me to...
No, don't do that. Don't you walk it back. I did this. This is on me.
What happened?
One of those shark things flew into her mouth.
If I turn,
We're not having this conversation.
listen to me. If I turn, I need you to take one of those knives and put it right here.
It won't come to that.
It might. And that will be a root to it. Fate of the world as always.
Today I have something else on my mind.
What's that?
We've come to witness the arrival.
Revenge.
You are more powerful than you could ever be.
Stay with me, okay? I'm sorry. I can't.
Look at the power we hold and look at your suffering. A battle will rage within you.
Can't wait.
Singing a different song now, aren't you? Daisy, did you destroy it? The thing inside it?
I did.
Was there anything left? Coulson. I was hoping to see him again.
Me too.
We'll repair her tissue in a few hours when she reaches the correct core temperature. Right now we have to move. The Chronicoms want to establish Chronica 3 as their new home planet. Here on Earth. He has all of his own memories, and has been upgraded with complete knowledge of everything he's missed. He has Chronicom hardware, which makes him our most advanced LMD.
You would want us to consider the ramifications.
Hey, guys.
We had to make a tough decision.
Because you're an LMD.
No.
I'm sorry. You didn't want to be brought back. And I knew that. But then I saw you, and then I couldn't help myself, so I pushed the button. I'm sorry.
I have data in my head telling me that I died and that I left you a letter. But I wasn't there. It's a lot. Must have been a lot for you. I don't like watching you die. I don't like watching any of you die over and over. Being trapped in a time loop, watching my friends die, helpless to stop it, it's not some time-space anomaly. It's a damn metaphor. This is my life now.
Does it not occur to you that I might know something about watching my friend die over and over again?
So wait, the Zephyr's a time machine now?
In a sense.
Quake.
I've been looking forward to this.
Oh. Well, sorry, it's just another fight for me. An agent has to take orders, and it isn't always fun.
Yeah, from my commander, not from you.
I outrank you.
Who the hell are you?
Who I am is on a need-to-know basis.
I need to know.
No, you don't, because I don't exist and we never met. Now, can you shut the door?
How did you do that?
Check it out.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, you look okay for a guy who just aged 20 years.
Nothing really spoke to me until I met you. Saw what you could do. Whoa.
You haven't even seen the half of it.
Everything I want is right here, flowing through your vein.
This isn't the super serum, this is genetics.
Plus, Hydra families keep in touch. I mean, Dr. Reinhardt has some very helpful tips. What's he always saying? Discovery requires experimentation.
You mean Daniel Whitehall? I will crush you.
What did you do? Took as much blood and spinal fluid as I thought she could handle, a couple glands. Now, I gotta synthesize it all and transfuse it to me. Now, I know, it's risky, but I wanna try new things. If it doesn't work, we'll switch from needles to knives.
Hey, stay with me. What do you mean this happened before?
Jane.
We're going home, Agent Johnson. You hear me? We're going home. And you have got to fight. Plenty of fight left in you after all.
Where's Daisy?
Abducted by Nathaniel Malik. He wants to take her power.
What are the chances he'll succeed?
22%.
Will Daisy survive?
86%.
That's my girl.
Well, yeah, I was lucky. Sousa pulled me out of the wreckage, got us home. I'm glad he's here.
That makes me happy too.
Every time I ask you for help, you say yes. Even if I don't ask, you're waiting here to make sure I rest or whatever. Why?
Focused on the greater good, even at your own expense. You want people to think you like being alone, even though you always end up back with friends. You hate losing.
Everyone hates losing.
Yeah, but you all keep running the problem full tilt until you either solve it or slam headlong into a brick wall.
But how does that...
Because when people like you run into those walls, you should have someone there to pick you back up.
And you like to be that someone?
Not for everyone. It helps if they're fun to be around and if they say what they mean and if they have that superpower where they can rock things around, which is very impressive.
If that Shrike hadn't taken away my power, then maybe...
What can you do?
Simmons, do you have any other theories as to what happened to Yo-Yo?
I wish I did, but I just don't know enough about inhuman biology to...
My mom does. Jiaying is that afterlife. If anyone knows how to cure inhuman powers, it's her.
You have to bring back my daughter.
What the hell, May? Did it just slip your mind that I have a sister?
We were trying not to be swallowed by a time storm.
Were you purposely trying to keep me in the dark? Is this some weird way of you trying to protect me?
No. No.
just never said anything about his sister, another kid.
It's possible that Cora wasn't alive. When we were at Afterlife, she stole a gun from a guard, and I think she intended to use it on herself. But Nathaniel got to her. I think in the original timeline,
She went through with it. Afterlife is important to us, too.
You don't know the first thing about it.
She's been there.
Before your friends showed up, we'd never had an outsider find us.
She's no outsider.
Are you close with her?
Inseparable. My power has allowed me to live a long life. I used to think it was my greatest gift, but I was wrong. It was her.
Growing up, I never knew my mom. And when I finally found her, she wasn't who I'd hoped she would be.
She hurt you. I can't speak to your mother's reasons, but for me, sometimes trying to do the right thing comes out all wrong.
Sorry, Cora couldn't make it, but she sends her best. And don't you look at me like that. You still have Dave. Isn't one daughter enough?
I'm sorry. I wanted to tell you, but I could.
You said about your mother. You were talking about me. It's okay. I hurt you, but I would never.
It's actually a riveting story. See, Hydra just cuts you all to bits. You're left for dead, your power's stolen. That part, you both have in common now. Daisy grows up alone. Sad. Finds you eventually, but by then you're all militant and she's with S.H.I.E.L.D.
Stop it.
You're on opposite sides. So you start to drain the life out of her.
Enough.
And it's working. You're about to kill her. But guess who steps in to crush your spine? Dear old...
Enough!
Leave my daughter alone.
Mom, no!
Oh, I guess you won't live forever. And you won't live at all.
Daisy, I can feel your guilt. This isn't your fault.
You must be Daisy.
Where did they take Simmons?
Daisy, that's enough.
Not until she talks.
Put her down, Agent Johnson. That's an order.
You grew up in Afterlife?
I wasn't aware I was confined. I thought I had a happy childhood.
Didn't you?
Every child loves her mother.
Not every mother loves her back.
But Agent Johnson, while your friends will indeed survive, the team will not.
What do you mean?
Carry on this mission and cherish it, for it will be your last mission together.
That's not possible. Enoch, this is my family.
This is the nature of families.
We're not just gonna turn into the people who used to work together and, well, hey, I'm in town and we used to be close a long time ago.
Sounds like we might.
You guys are my family. I don't know who I am without you guys.
Daisy.
No, it's...
You know exactly who you are. With anyone. Really subtle.
Stop. Cool. In the time loops we kind of kissed. Whatever, he's a dork.
See, that's messed up because he doesn't remember that.
I didn't have a sister in my timeline. I didn't even know I had a mom until it was too late.
I'm better off without one.
No, I wasn't. And the only reason she had me was out of love and grief over losing you. Come with me.
So this is it.
This is it.
I've studied your history and all the enemies you faced. I am honored to be the last.
If you've seen my battles, You'll know how this will end.
There is no way to kill me without killing yourself.
That's the idea.
This is what we were fighting for.
Family.
Oh. Sorry. Not sure what happened.
Oh, it's good. Just new.
Things are going well?
They're going. Yeah. Look at what you did here. There are people out there who are lost. People who show promise. If you don't find them, who will?
How's it going with your new recruit?
She's doing great. She's been through a lot, but it's funny what can happen when someone believes in you. It won't be the same.
That's okay.